This episode of The Rant is brought to you by the Black Rifle Coffee Company. Good morning, race fans, and welcome to the 2024 season of Racing Fanatics. All right, turn the crew down. All right, guys. The most comical part of this rant is going to watching the press try to get through it, because there's been so many technical difficulties just trying to get all this together. Thank God for rain delays. It looks like the Xfinity race has already been moved to 9 o'clock tonight after the Daytona 500. The Daytona 500 is scheduled to start at 4 o'clock today. And the last time they ran on Monday, yours truly was there, and it was epic. The one reason that the press just can't go back to the Daytona 500 on any Sunday, it's going to have to be another epic event. All right, getting into that. I made my notes. I got stuff everywhere. This may be long, it may not. Who cares? Watch it, don't. I don't care. But I will say, the more you input, the more you'll get out. All right, let's see. Y'all notice any of my swag I've collected on the off season? The Prez loves gifts. Prez loves gifts. Look. This one right here, really, really good. This is a one of three Terry Labonte Piedmont car. Thank you, El Pollo Loco. Just trying to get things right for the studio, guys. Trying to get things right for the studio. Right now we're in the office, but we're working on studio. Thank you, Black Rifle, for keeping us going this morning. All right, first order of business. We have 3 new rookies this year. Should be interesting. Number 1, Victoria's Secret. Number 2, Mr. Leo Toller. Still working on his name. I don't think under construction is going to stay for Mr. Leo's name. And last but not least, he's a big sauce guy. Mr. McMahon and Mike Honcho Motorsports. If y'all get a second today before the Daytona 500 starts, look up Mike Honcho in your Urban Dictionary. Just get a little kick out of that. All right, now, in saying that, let's step back into 2023. A lot of things. Prez has been slack. I know, Dan. VP's getting on me every day. We got a couple things we still got to take care of. The 2023 Rookie of the Year is one of them. I'm gonna slap y'all's pee-pees a little bit, and I'm gonna thank the 32 people that cast their vote, because 32 out of 35 teams voted. But was no need to press, because it was a landslide victory. And I know you probably can't see it on the screen. There's the official ballot right there. And you can see where Not So Young Money had 18 votes. Guys, nobody was close. And you know what? I'm also going to slap some PPs of the rookies also, because you have, message to 2024 rookies, you have to make more noise during the season. Because what happens is none of our veterans know who you are. And at the end of the year, when I ask for their vote, all they do is look and see who did the best. Now, I understand that's how some of y'all process. I understand that's how you do that. The Prez, however, thinks a little bit differently. I enjoy turning people on to NASCAR. That's what we do with our rookies. We suck them in this league. Sometimes we just suck their money out. But hopefully they get a little bit better. Mr. Todd 1 at 5-star is a perfect example how a rookie got sucked into this league, and now he's been in it ever since. Now he's a damn NASCAR fan. Guys, that's what it's all about. Turning people on to balls, to sports that need real balls. All right? All right. So, congratulations to Not So Young Money. Landslide victory. And John and Andrew, yes, That is another $100 in your pocket. So, as our current year champion said, you are now playing with house money, son. You are in the positive. All right. That being said, the second one, that was kind of shady. It is in the rules. And I know a lot of you at that point said, rules? We had rules? Yes, we have 7 pages of rules. And hopefully at some point in time, there's going to be an email goes out and it's going to be attached to it. And that way you have a record that you have the rules. Now, I know none of you are going to read them, but that's okay. When they get referenced, at least you can go back and look. The second one that used to be the Steam and Skid Mark Award, we turned it into we paid out the top 10 this year. The Steam and Skid Mark Award was for a top 10 car, made it to championship weekend, and the wheels just fell off the bus. That was the exact wording in the rules. However, we started paying out the top 10. That was a wish of the VP. So the rules were amended. We paid out the top 10. It was a wonderful idea. I think it was awesome. It kind of rewards you for making it to the top 10. Guys, this thing ain't easy, man. Wins ain't easy. This thing right here, you ask anybody who's won this right here, this is not easy to get. This is not a stick and ball sport. You're not playing one team every week. You're playing 37 other teams each week. It's not easy to get wins, and it's damn sure not easy to collect this baby right here. All right. Steam and Skid Mark Bad Luck Award. So this is what we did all last year. We kind of took note of maybe who had the most bad luck during the week. Every week was going to maybe tally those. That didn't really work out. So this is what I did. And I went back and did some research. And I looked at the way the rules read. And if y'all don't like the rules, then you need to chime in. This is a democracy to a certain extent, but I don't know. Some people may call me El Presidente because it's not a democracy. All right, but I will listen. I boiled, try to make this quick, but I'm not. I boiled the Steamy Skid Mark / Bad Luck Award down to 2 teams. And that was Meat Wagon and Sunday Money. Now, stats I'm going to throw at you. Meat Wagon jumped out at me right to start with because I believe that they are the first team in this league's history that won the regular season championship, and then that's all they got out of it. All right? They hit the playoffs. They had a very good round 1, which in turn set them up for a very shitty round 2 and did not collect the points they needed to make the cut. So, but I look back at them, though, the one thing I realized is Meat Wagon and Sunday Money started Daytona. They came out in 16th and 18th place. They were 2 points apart after Daytona. Keep that in mind. By week 3, Sunday Money had made their way to 4th in the points, and Meat Wagon had dropped to 28th. Week 10, Meat Wagon, in just 7 weeks, had climbed their way to 5th in front of Sunday Money, who had only dropped to 7th. Week 11, Sunday Money took the points lead. Meat dropped to 6th. Week 18, another 7 weeks later, these two are battling it out. Meat Wagon went back to 1st, and Sunday Money here and there, but it climbed back into 2nd. Meat Wagon then proceeded to hold the number 1 spot for 6 more weeks, bringing them to week 24. They had 1st, and Johnny Favorite as Sunday Money had moved back into 2nd. Now these two in this whole time were at week 24. Sunday Money never dropped below 7th in the points after moving to 4th in week 3. That's in the top 10 the entire year. All right. Week 25, Sunday Money edged out Meat Wagon by 3 points to take this points lead going into the final race of the regular season. These two are battling out. They've been battling out since week 11, basically in the top 5 for the regular season championship. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. 3 points separated them. And then at Daytona, the regular season finale, with the 34th and the 31st pick of the draft, Sunday Money went with Todd Gilliland, and Meat Wagon went with Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton ended up finishing 4 spots in front of Todd Gilliland. And those 4 spots equaled 4 points, which handed Meat Wagon the regular season championship by 1 point. These two started out week 1 at Daytona separated by 2. And Meat Wagon edged out Sunday Money for the regular season championship by 1 point. Now, y'all don't think you need to pay attention? Huh? Is this fantasy league 99% luck? Absolutely. And yes, it is. But that other 1% might be that 1 fucking point that you needed. All right. Now, both teams got cut in the second round. Maybe they weren't paying attention to their 1%. So, with that being said, and Meat Wagon edging out Sunday Money for regular season championship, the Prez this year has to award the Steaming Skid Mark / Bad Luck Award to Sunday Money and Mr. Johnny Favorite. Because to spend basically the entire season in the top 5 and then be edged out but in the regular season championship after holding the points lead going into it by 1 point and then being cut second round of the playoffs and ultimately finishing 34th in the league with no chance of dead ass last place. Congratulations to Sunday Money. Johnny, that's money in your pocket, baby. Now you're playing with house money. All right. We got one more to give out for 2023. Don't y'all hate rain delays? All right. Now I'm going to be, this is as fair as we can be. All right. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, a random number generator. All right, now, as the rules state, God, rules, what rules? 7 pages of them, guys. Read them. Enjoy them. You got plenty of toilet time, the way y'all eat. Shit. The Lucky Dog Award goes to the team, basically, that's not going to the championship and can't get dead ass last place. This year happened to be Mr. Piss and Excellence, who did not do that and took deadass last place. He had done that a couple weeks before. Guys, deadass last place is not something that you start racing for 3 weeks into the season. It's basically something, remember, everybody makes the playoffs. Deadass last place is into the entire year, and you don't need to start racing for that until you get cut from the first round of playoffs. And then that's when that 1% of attention you need to be paying needs to kick in. All right? And that's all I'm going to say about that. All right. Therefore, this year, going into Phoenix, positions 11th through 34th were eligible for the Lucky Dog Award. Now, the Lucky Dog Award, if I'm not mistaken, according to the bank, is $100. So we're getting ready to hand out a C note right here with the click of a button. As you can see on a computer, live, 11th through 34 is the numbers. We'll make her a little bit bigger. And here we go. Round and round she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows. Boom. 21. 21. Can you see that? 21. '21st spot was Ruru. There you go. Mr. Jared Thomas just put another $100 in his pocket. All right, guys. Close that out. Man. All right. All right. I believe that's all the business for 2023. I'd like to congratulate the top 10 again. Of course, we would like to congratulate our 2023 champ, Chasing Bush, Mr. Joey Karam. Not easy to come by, guys. We're getting ready. We'll deliver this sometime this week so he can display it proudly, such as last year's champion did. And he'll do his best to defend it for the 2024 season. Now, speaking of the 2024 season, it appears that we're pretty good chance we're going to race the Daytona 500 today. So, here's your lineup. All right, and I know y'all are confused. I'm confused. But I got the rules to back it up. So, the lineup for the Daytona 500 is set by last year's playoff bonus points. This is why we have rules written down. So, the fewest bonus points got whoever took the pole. Now, we had a rookie, did not make a lot of noise last year. He took his spot. He has merged with a veteran driver. They did not want rookie status as a new team because they took the pole. So they have Joey Logano. They got Joey Logano Wednesday night when he took the pole. That's the two that got set Wednesday night. Or they all got set Wednesday night. I don't want to confuse you, but the starting lineup was set Wednesday night by qualifying. Now, that's when your team was assigned a car. Your team was in order of how many playoff bonus points you had last year. So when you look at this sheet, and they're normally titled pretty good so you know what they are, you'll see where you stand playoff bonus points wise. That opens up all the rookies that got out. That opens up the last spots, and that was 3 for the rookies that got in. Obviously, they have none, so they'll get to back in. Now, the interesting part of that is one of our rookies, and the way they qualified on Wednesday night, they didn't qualify good. Victoria's Secret has already been assigned Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick, Steven Skidmark does not like this rule. You acquired points from the duels Thursday night, and you required a playoff bonus point if your assigned driver won your duel. Victoria's Secret has already collected 10 points toward his Daytona weekly total, and he's collected that oh so important 1 playoff bonus point already. So congratulations, Rook, right out the gate. All right, now, all this stuff's written down because I have to do that to remember it. I took Wednesday night's qualifying order, and just like we did last year, I marked out all the independents, which slid everybody up. Mainly because it gave everybody a driver that will be racing next week as well. And some people got to me during the week and said, hey, who do I have? And I told you, and it might have been a little bit premature. So some of that shifted. But I elected to do that. We did the same thing last year. I took qualifying from Wednesday night. When I looked at it and marked out all the independent drivers to give everybody a no-shit cup driver for the Daytona 500, and then moving forward into next week. The good thing about it is, obviously, y'all been in this league long enough. You also should know for the next 4 weeks, we will use owner's points from last year, which gives you a good car. Now, it might have a different driver in it. One of them might have dropped out, so it might bring somebody new in, but that's just the way we played it. Again, if anybody's got a better way of doing it, hey, make some noise. Let me know. If you don't like what we've done, file a formal complaint. That all goes through the VP. And his information is in the rules as well. So again, I mean, you know, how many more times I got to say, read the rules, read the rules, read the rules. All right. Let's get to it. Hell, they're getting ready to start the race probably in a minute. We're 20 minutes in. I know some of y'all quit watching after the first 3. I know High Life did. So the other thing that I would ask for y'all to look at is draft weeks. We have not decided on draft weeks yet this year. Take a look at the schedule. The schedule's moved around a lot. Daytona's not the last race of the season anymore. It's going to be Darlington. They've shifted the playoff races around a little bit. They've shifted some other races around. We go to Atlanta next week, which is going to be 2 super speedways in a row. I'm going to be looking at that, and I'm going to set that unless somebody chimes in and says, hey, let's do this, this, and this, as long as we don't put them too close together, because it's a lot of work to do a draft week, get everybody's picks, get everything done. All right. I got to get me another camera or something. Cut me off right after. Anyway, all right. That's the telemarketer telling me that it's been long enough. All right. It is February 19th. It is almost noon. Again, Xfinity race has been postponed after the Daytona 500. Looked at the radar. As a matter of fact, it says worth the wait, and you better believe I think it's going to be. Perez is excited, guys. We got 3 new rookies, and I think they're going to be good ones. The last time Daytona 500 run on Monday, I was there. 2012. Freaking Montoya ran into the jet dryer. Matt Kensington ended up winning. Rain delays, track fixing delays. It was all of it. The Speedway ran out of Budweiser. What? That's what I said. How do you run out of beer? She said, son, we weren't planning on being here for 4 days. And she was right. So I hope they got that right this time. I hope they got plenty of beer. I tell you who does have plenty of beer, and that's the Perez. Because right after we finish this Black Rifle, we're going to have to get some biddles down. And then we're going to bring the 2024 season in with some cold Budweisers and some fast race cars. All right. Congratulations again. All the winners in 2023. Everything's been wrapped up. Rookie of the Year, Not So Young Money. Congratulations. Bad Luck Award to Sunday Money. Congratulations. Lucky Dog ended up going to Ruru Racing. Congratulations. Our champ, Chasing Bush. Good luck this year. Piston Excellence for Deadass last place. Hope you do better. Meat Wagon, regular season champs. Guys, it's all over the place. There's plenty of money. Plenty of money to give out in this league. Which reminds me, dues are due. Pay your dues. They're all due before All-Star Weekend. Read your rules. And think about draft weeks. Because that's what makes it also interesting. There again, there's that 1%, guys. That's what it always comes down to. 1 point, 1 playoff bonus point, 1%. Hell, 1 more beer. Right? Right. All right. To the 60. Shit. Where's it at? I believe the 67th running of the Daytona 500. This afternoon at 4 o'clock. We will finish under the lights. Hey, shits and giggles. Maybe that's why they run the duels under the lights. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. All right? All right, guys. Good luck, 2024. And for the first time, and hopefully not the last time this season, it won't be the last time you see this face. Say, the Perez. Out.